All right, I've been thinking about doing this video for a very long time, and it's been bothering me. Does it seem to me like the Democrats still don't get it? So I'm not a registered Republican, just to be clear. I've either voted Democrat or independent in my lifetime. But it's very frustrating to see, I guess, the left, liberals, the Democrats, see them operate right now because they seem like they don't get it. When Donald Trump does something, or Republicans do something like, lay off a bunch of people at the Department of Education or at the State Department, it's not enough just to, scream, oh, what is this? At this point, people are rooting for that. Okay? Why? Because they don't fully even understand what the Department of Education does. They don't fully understand what the State Department does or what these other government agencies do. So when somebody cuts them, they're like, oh, so what? Who cares? So what has to be done is that you have to explain why that's harmful. How do the cuts in the Department of Education, the cuts at the State Department, now these other agencies, how do those cuts affect everyday lives of everyday Americans, okay? That's what you have to do. I don't know why the Democrats don't get this. You have to do a better job. It's not just about screaming, oh, Trump's crazy, or Trump's a dictator, or Trump's this. Okay, you have to get down to nitty-gritty explaining why cuts at these departments and at these agencies affect everyday lives. For example, I believe I read where there's an agency or something where USDA, where they check certain things for invasive species coming into America, make sure certain plants and foods aren't coming in that would be invasive to what we got going on here. And in terms of cybersecurity, there's something where they did a whole bunch of cuts there, but then they had to rehire them because they saw hey, they're important, their jobs are important. So things along those lines you have to explain. It's not good enough just to shout into the void, oh my goodness, what's going on? You have to now explain to people why this is important and why just cutting jobs and cutting certain things aren't helpful or as helpful as people think that will be. So it's just very frustrating to see the Democrats operate this way, because it seems like either they don't get it or they're willfully not trying to get it. So I just had to come and say that point. It is what it is. Disagree with me all you want, but I just had to say that point. It's very frustrating to see the Democrats operate this way, because they don't either get the message or they don't know how to deliver the message. All right.